Hi guys, Ray here, City Fan TV. Hope you're all doing very well. Finally, I got my shirt done. Regular viewers to this channel will know that this shirt has been in 4 or 5 times to get this Club World Champions badge. It's always been peeling off. My lad has been to the shop, I think, at least 4, probably 5 times to get this done. Finally, it's on. Let's see how long it stays. Right, guys, we're going to get into this. We're going to talk about Pep's press conference ahead of the game against Spurs, injury news and transfer news. We'll get right into it. Okay, obviously Kalvin Phillips is going to West Ham. Pep said, are we going to replace him? They asked him, sorry. He said, I don't think so. I've said that all along, that I don't think Kalvin Phillips will be replaced because he was never used. They asked about Kalvin Phillips' frustration. Could Pep have done anything slightly differently to make it work here? And Pep said, yeah, of course, if I give him 10 to 15 games in a row, he will play good. I didn't give him that, and I feel so responsible. But I'm honest, I have at my disposal players and a squad, and I have to decide what we are looking for different things. I'm so grateful for his behaviour on and off the pitch, and hopefully there he can find minutes and come back and next season see what happens. That's not one person. There's not one person who doesn't wish him all the best in this short time in London. You probably realise that Alexander Seferin made some comments about City, about the charges. And he said, as a lawyer that he is, the president of UEFA, he should wait and after do whatever he wants. The sentence from UEFA, he has to respect it. And he has to wait. He has a lot of job to do at UEFA to be involved in the case with lawyers. He should respect the procedure and understand we have the right to defend ourselves. That's about the UEFA case. City got charged by UEFA, found guilty, went to Court of Arbitration for Sport, exonerated pretty much there. And Seferin said, by the sounds of it, we know they did it. Everybody knows rubbish. It was not proven. Okay. Omar Barada, he's gone to United. He's City's CFOO, Chief Football Operations Officer. He's going to be the CEO at United, Chief Executive Officer. Big step up for him. So Pep was asked about the shock of him going to United. He said, I don't know the ideas from Man United. We will try and keep the best persons and people here, but it can happen. When I arrived here 8 years ago in this building, I came not quite often, just for the press conference. Now I come now. My bad English anyway. Now I come now and don't recognise one face. People change jobs a lot. The club was so happy with Omar, but he decided for himself to leave. All the best. All I can say personally is I wish him all the best and good luck. He changed the street. I know the city. He has been an important person for the organisation, the right hand for Ferran, but he decided for himself to leave and the club will move forward. The club will find the right way, will find the right person or persons to move forward and do what he has done. I wish him all the best. Okay, on to Spurs. Spurs now more dangerous. He said if we had not been able to win any games, they have been dangerous all the time. Okay, but the way they play is different from the past. Not scored any goals away at Spurs. Well, that's in their new Spurs stadium, a new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, new White Hart Lane. Call it what you will. They don't even know themselves, I don't think. So anyway, not scored a goal at Spurs. That is the reality. How tough it is for us. Of course, it is a final. It is a knockout stage, and to go through, you have to score goals. Otherwise, it is not possible. Always, it is a new opportunity to break it. And the feeling is most of the time we were exceptional. Exceptional is not the right word because we could not win, but we played really good. You see how we played and the stats. I don't believe much in the stats, but the way we behave and the way we play was good. But the reality is that no goals and 60 feet, they are much better than us. City bought this Claudio Echeverri kid from Argentina. Pep said the club informed me a few minutes ago that it is done, so congratulations to be part of our club. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Edison, he is okay. Great, fantastic. Any other injuries? Manuel Akanji is out. John Stones is coming back into the team selection. Is Haaland available? Because he didn't mention him there, did he? He's on the verge of coming back. Tomorrow he's not ready, but he is close. That's so the match is today, obviously. Training camp was good. He trained some sessions. The last few days he trained, but it is not perfect, and we will wait a little bit more. It's not just happened here for him. It is what it is. I think we're talking about Kalvin again. I wish him well. I've said many times, an exceptional human being and a football player. Otherwise, he wouldn't be in the national team. Hopefully, he can improve what it is. And to West Ham, the club tell me it's not done, but he travelled yesterday to make a medical test, but it is not completely done. He's going to be alone for 6 months, and hopefully he can play the minutes he deserves. And I couldn't give to him. Right, guys, that's Pep's press conference. Takeaways, obviously, Akanji. I don't know how long he's going to be out. Oh, Edison, I forgot that. Edison's fit. Edison's ready. But I don't think he'll play. I think he's not going to rest him, but I think he's going to play our cup keeper, Stefan Ortega Moreno. Very, very able deputy. One of the best deputies in the league. I mean, Liverpool might say Kelleher is the best. We might say Ortega Moreno is. Well, we'll see one day. We'll come to some conclusions when they play a bit more because, hey, you know, you can only judge these keepers once they play. So, Akanji, he's out. Stones is coming back. Doesn't say he's ready. Okay, so he's ready for selection. I'm not so sure. You know, is this a game where we desperately need John Stones? You'd like to think we don't, especially if he's coming back from injury. And Haaland, obviously, I don't think he's going to be ready. So the injuries, I don't think they're going to help us. The players not, I don't think, ready. And I'd want Haaland anyway. I would save him to minimum Burnley. And maybe even then, just bring him on, you know, for 15, 20 minutes at the end. Because you'd like to think we'd be beating Burnley. Because in our season, the most important part of our season is the league, then the Champions League, then the FA Cup. So we've got to put out a strong team. There's no question about that. Our strongest? No. I don't think it will be. I don't think Haaland or Stones will play. I'd have them in my strongest side. But it's going to be a strong team because our next game against Burnley is on Wednesday night. So that's what? It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days away. It's plenty of time. So I think you put your strongest team out, see what happens. Okay? And hopefully we can score. Hopefully we can beat them or at least bring them. Well, I don't really want to bring them back to ours, but it'd be nice to bring them back to ours and stuff them at the Etihad. But realistically, I'd like to get through tonight. If we're going to get through, get the game just done and dusted one way or the other. We get through or we don't. I'd like it to be settled tonight all over. So it's going to be obviously really interesting. I was going to do a separate video about Kalvin and Echeverri, but I'll briefly mention them here. Kalvin Phillips is going to West Ham. I think he travelled down yesterday for his medical. I think it's going to be all. I think that's been assuming it's passed. He's always sorted out today, so he can play. I think when West Ham play Monday or whenever they're in the next squad, he'll be available. I think for the next squad. That was the purpose of this, trying to get this expedited, get it done quickly. Now it's apparently it's a straight 6 month loan. I'm not sure about 6 months loan because we're at the end of January, end of May. This season's over, so technically for me, it's only practically 4 months. It's only a 4 month loan, really. And if they're paying for 6 months, hey, we're not going to complain. We're going to get the loan fee, which was rumoured to be between £6 and £7.5 million, and they're paying his wages, which are rumoured to be 140 grand a week. Now, if they're paying that for 6 months, happy days. It's about 600 grand a month. So that's another 3.5 million. So this deal to City is worth probably 10, 11 million pounds. Could be even 12 million pounds to City. City laugh. They're not happy about the situation, obviously, with Kalvin not making it, but they're laughing their heads off to get 12 million quid, in effect, best part of 10 to 12 million quid on a 6 month loan on a guy who doesn't even play for you, doesn't get selected. So I think that's good business from City. Obviously helps our FFP and all that. It's going to help our turnover as well, I think, getting this loan fee. So I think that's a really good bit of business. Yeah, so that's all done and dusted. There was talk about a buy clause or buy option in the summer. Apparently, that's not going to happen. We don't know. You know, you get some journalists say one thing, some says the other. But I was reading today that it says there's going to be no buy option. Claudio Echeverri, just thought I'd mention him. Yeah, I said it at the start of the window. It'll happen, but it's not going to be that important to us because he's not going to come to us. And it did. I said he's about to sign, and then someone I wouldn't say thanks to. I can't remember his name, but he said on our channel, the Argentina Transfer window doesn't open until I think they said the 25th of January. So that's when it'll happen. Happened 25th of January. Well, hey, there you go. All these in the nose, all these know-it-alls who said he signed for City before he, they said this at the start of the window. They said this at least more than 3 weeks ago, because I think I did a video about the 3rd or 4th of December on this guy or whatever. So people have been saying he's signed for City. Well, he hasn't. The bottom line with that deal is he signed on a 3.5-year deal, which I thought was a short deal, and he's not going to come till end of the year when their season finishes. So he's going to join basically December, January end of this year, sorry. So he's got the best part of 11 months still in Argentina playing in their competitions, their league, whatever. It'll be interesting to see, obviously, how he develops. People will start taking an interest in Argentine football. Argentine football. I don't know how to say it properly. In football in Argentina, how about that? And they want to see how this kid does, whether he's the real deal, whether he's going to come to City and be the business. Another exciting talent. They call him the new Messi. Well, there's only one Messi. There's no old or new. The only old Messi was the old Messi from 10, 15 years ago. And the new Messi is the one we've got now. Is Lionel Messi. There's no comparable. Best player I've ever seen. And I've seen some good players, but he's the best player I've ever seen with my eyes. So there you have it, guys. Very interesting to see what's going to happen tonight. Keep it with City Fan TV. We'll bring you some feedback and review after the Spurs game tonight. And fingers crossed, our boys in blue do it for me and you. See you around, Blues.